Hey, what is up guys, and welcome to another tips and tricks video. For this video we'll be covering Bartlett University. Before we start, I wanted to apologize to you guys for taking so long to get this video uploaded. Ran into a few problems with getting footage and editing it, so apologize for that, but here it is. For this first spot guys, I'd like to give a shout out to the Dangleberries who actually found this spot. I highly recommend that every single person check out their channel. They've got really good content, really good hiding spots for just about every single map in Rainbow Six Siege. I'll leave the link in the description below, so take a look at that. What you'll want to do to get into this spot guys is you'll want to throw an impact grenade in the top left corner of the desk. After that, push yourself up to the front of the chair and you'll be able to squeeze underneath the desk and put yourself to the left side. You can also lean to the back and peek over the chair to be able to see into the other room as a defending spot also. For this next spot guys, what you'll want to do is take an impact grenade and throw it right here where this bookshelf is. Make sure the bottom crosshair is right there. And you want to throw right there so that you are able to blow out the bottom shelf but not destroy any of the books on the lower shelf. This way you can hide your body more inside the bookshelf, and it just is a better hiding spot in general. Also, you want to lay down when you're in this spot guys and face to the south. We found this was the best way to hide, at least as Caveira. You also might want to have a teammate come check you out just to make sure that you're hidden well. For this next spot, all you have to do is lay behind these chairs, and because it's such a dark corner, it's really hard for enemies to see you when they're running by or walking by. This spot's also really good for defending, mainly because attackers won't be able to see you before you can see them. Alright, moving on up to the upstairs of the library, we've got another spot for you in a bookshelf. It's pretty similar to the last bookshelf. The only difference is, in my opinion, I feel this is a better spot just because of how well hidden you really are. Now, something I want to add is that you want to be careful when you're in this spot, because after you've used an impact grenade on the bookshelves, you can actually make more noise when you move around because of the wooden shrapnel that's on the ground. So if you see someone past you and you're going to go and try to get an interrogation, just keep that in mind when you get up. For this next spot guys, this is another spot that's very simple to do. Honestly, when we found it, I was quite surprised at just how easy it was and just how effective it was as well. When you're in this spot, the enemy has a really hard time seeing you, mainly just because of how dark the spot is, but also because of the couch itself. But to get into this spot, guys, you have to break a table. And so when you do that, the table will fly around and maybe they make like a bit of noise. So when you get into the spot, maybe try to move it or try to put it underneath your character's body in order to hide that from moving and giving away your position. These next two spots guys are both desks that you can use as hiding spots for Caveira or anyone, but they can also be used as defensive spots to hold objectives. For this first desk spot guys, what you'll want to do is you'll want to take an impact grenade and throw it at the top part of this chair. The reason why you want to throw it at the top part is because if you throw it any lower, it'll actually blow out the floor and make it so that attackers will be able to see you from underneath, which obviously will give away your position. If you guys want, you can also shoot out the top right part of this desk, and it gives a perfect line of sight down the hallway into trophy room. You do want to shoot it out guys, because if you melee it, it'll make too big of a hole and it'll give away your position even more. For this next desk spot guys, you actually don't have to use an impact grenade at all. Instead you can just crawl underneath the desk and you'll be able to hide perfectly fine. Just like the last desk guys, you can shoot out the panels again, but on this one you can actually look down the entire hallway to the west side. This way you can see people approaching, but you can also use it as a defensive spot and shoot them as they're approaching. These next three spots are locations where you can use bookshelves to help you defend against the attacking team. I really like these spots. I've actually used a few in ranked, and every single time they've worked very well. The enemy team usually doesn't expect it. There have been a few times, but if that happens, I'll usually try to change it up and maybe confuse them. Sometimes I'll even use a bait and switch technique where I'll put some holes into a bookshelf to bait the enemy into the shooting at the bookshelf to let me know where they are, and then I'll take them out that way. So hopefully this gives you an idea of different ways you can use the bookshelves to your advantage in your games. For one of these last spots, I wanted to show you guys something that we found while we were looking for these spots. And that was that you can actually break all of these bookshelves in a library. And because of this, you can end up making kind of weird, cheeky locations to defend through. So if you just like blow out all these holes in the bookshelves, it causes the attackers to have to look at more locations while they're invading the site. I haven't tried this in any games, ranked or casual, so I don't know how well it would work, but I wanted to let you guys know about it so that then if you guys wanted to try it out, you can. And if you guys do try it, let me know in the comments below how it goes. I'd love to find out. I might try this in a casual game sooner or later. Now we're almost to the end of the spots that we have, and I really wanted to show you guys this one. It's on the upstairs of library. All you have to do is blow out a hole in the bookshelf upstairs, and you'll be able to crawl into the bookshelf and peek the attackers coming in from downstairs. We also found this other spot that we thought was really interesting. We wanted to see if we could make anything that was like out of the box thinking. And so what we did was we found if you blew out the corner of library right here and you shot a hole through the next wall, you'd be able to see all the way into lobby. This last spot, guys, I need to give a shout out to the Dangleberries once again for finding this spot, but I just thought it was so good that I should add it into this video. What you want to do is get on top of the couch and run across the shield over to the bookshelf. After you've done that, you can peek the top of the bookshelf, you can peek the left side of the bookshelf, you can peek the right side of the bookshelf. Heck, you can even just put holes in the bookshelf and peek through those. But what I love about this spot is it's so unexpected, and attackers won't even think about looking there unless they've droned you out and they've spotted you already. I even tried this out against my friend, and what we found was it was just really good spot. We even tried it where he knew where I was, and he would drone me out even and like try to spot me, and I would still win these confrontations. So it's just a really good spot. However, you want to be careful because the bookshelf itself isn't bulletproof. And so the attackers can shoot through it and hit you. You also want to be careful about the window behind you because attackers can come from there as well. So either get a friend or a teammate who can cover you while you're at the spot, or if you feel comfortable enough to do it, watch your own back and use this spot as well. Now this concludes our video for Bartlett University. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys also found some spots that you really liked. If there's another map you guys want me to make a video for, leave it in the comments below. I'd be happy to make one for you guys, or any other tips and tricks videos you guys would like to see. But that's all for now. See you guys in the next one.